checking out responses to the closing ceremony, and a few people confused about what the sentiment was behind the closing ceremony, but we'll talk about that in a moment. But you can't deny this extraordinary firework display that's taking place now, a culmination of what has been an excellent sporting achievement for the host nation, and largely, by far, a fantastic organising. They pulled it off, didn't they, Lowcock, the London Organising Olympic Committee?
I think they really did. I'll try and speak loudly over the sound of the fireworks behind us. On my way here on the opening ceremony day, it was fair to say it was a very nervous capital. Would we be able to pull it off?
Let's just see if we can listen into some of that. As soon as I said that, there we go. It just all quietened down, but wow. That was pretty special. Sorry, Amandeep, you were saying about the London Organising Olympic Committee. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how the last few weeks have gone.
Absolutely. 2 weeks ago, the night of the opening ceremony, there was a bit of a nervous air about the capital. Could we pull it off, safety-wise, transport-wise? Would the British public be as welcoming as we hoped? Would we do as well as we hoped? We did better. Not only did we meet our expectations, we surpassed them. We impressed the world stage. And tonight we reiterated that. We've confirmed that we can throw the best party. And tonight really has given us the best playlist for any party, a journey through Britain's musical history. And then that spectacular insert by Rio, 8 minutes, an explosion of colour, sound, music. If that's what we've got to wait for in 4 years' time, boy, I want to be in Rio in 4 years' time.
Absolutely. If you've just joined us here on BBC World News, we're just looking at the aftermath of the spectacular firework display over the Olympic Park venues here in East London. That smoke there says it all, really, over the Olympic Park and the orbit there, that fantastic iconic red structure. Whether or not it is liked by many, well, that's left to opinion, but there on the East London skyline, a fantastic night there with now thousands of people that we can see leaving the stadium behind us here. Amandeep, you just mentioned about the 8-minute segment for Rio, of course, the next host of the 2016 Olympic Games, showcasing the best in music and fashion and culture in that 8 minutes, but also in sport. And they pulled it out, didn't they, with a certain man coming to the fore.
Absolutely. We had David Beckham in Beijing, but they had Pele on our London stage. So I think, you know, they really have got it there. And then, of course, it was that infamous dancing sweeper. So the humour injected in there as well, a playfulness, which I think we can really look forward to in Rio.
Yeah, sure. And of course, the attention now is going to be on the legacy of the London Games. Much has been spoken about, you know, the funding, the legacy, what's going to happen to all this stadia here. Time will tell what's going to happen, but the government have already outlined their plans, for example, for the Olympic Park.
You're absolutely right, Babita. Now it comes down to, can the economics be spent in a smart way? Baroness Sue Campbell, who's the chair of UK Sport, she applauded the government's pledge to continue their funding for another 4 years, which takes us to the Rio Games. But she said here at home, we really do need to be smart about coach development, talent development, and putting money into local clubs as well. So the fantastic feats we've seen on this world stage are actually achieved and pushed forward for further years.
It's really good for you to be here with us, Amandeep, because I know that you've been following the journey of the Games coming to London for a number of years now. But for now, thank you very much. Appreciate joining us. Amandeep Bangu there, the BBC's Olympics reporter. Well, there have been some standout moments in these Olympic Games. Some athletes have defied the odds. Some have, of course, become record breakers, and some have become legends. David Eads has the difficult job of condensing his top 10 moments of London 2012. Let's see what he came up with.
302 gold medals,